Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today is the third video in my sticker organization series. I am going to link the playlist down below so you can check out the other videos if you haven't watched them yet. Today's order of business is I'm working on two binders. So I've got my Avery binders, my 1-inch right here. I've got my dividers. I've got my stickers. So what we did last time was organize my character stickers into all of my categories that I laid out in the first video. Today, what we're going to do, so I've got two of these sets here that I pulled out of the bags, and I got them all organized into their different categories within that binder. What I need to do, though, is go through my old albums and pull out whatever needs to go in these categories and blend them together. So what I've already done is labeled my dividers for the first album, and I think it's going to be thick. I'm thinking that I might have to separate my binders. We're just going to have to see, because this is an experiment, like this first binder. So we'll see if this works and if I need to separate things out. And I haven't done a lot of decluttering either, so that's going to be the other thing that I'm going to have to do as I go. So this is going to be a process. With this second album, I'll show you like labeling all of the dividers and all of that. If you want to see my whole supply collection for this project, check out the first video. I went over everything there. So we're going to start with my self-care binder. So I'm going to move this out of the way so that it's ready to go in just a little bit. And then I'm going to grab this binder. I don't know if it's going to fit. We're just going to see. And then I'm going to grab my recipe little sleeves and my screen protectors. And we're just going to jump right into this. So I'm going to start with my dividers, putting these in like this. All right, so this is what I'm going to work on in this binder. I've got workout, and then I separated workout into more specific categories. So this is like general workout stuff, walk, run, strength, yoga, and then health. And this is like medical stuff, self-care, finances, reading, and food and drinks. So that's the first album. Let's get started. For my larger stickers, I used these screen protectors because it's obviously larger. And for my smaller, more like standard size stickers, which is the majority of my collection, I used these recipe card holders. Worked really well. I did find that I had a couple of, as you can see, a few defective sheets. So once I figured that out, I got those out of the way, and then I grabbed one that actually worked, and I went ahead and put those in to the sleeve. So I decided early on to go ahead and use both sides just to save space, and so I didn't have to use a ton of these dividers. Or not dividers, screen protectors and recipe card holders. This has worked really well, and I can see everything at once. So I'm not packing the sleeves full of stickers. It's really just all spread out and organized, and I think it looks really nice. I can just find things so much faster. says here that this binder is super chunky, so I am going to have to remove some of the sections and put them in other binders. So at this point, I had to rethink my whole plan, but I continued with my organization here, and I decided that I would just figure out how everything kind of settled, and then I would go ahead and switch sections into other binders, but we'll see. This is a work in progress. So for this second binder, you can see me here going ahead and using a Sharpie to label the different sections of this binder, and it worked great. The problem here is, and it may not be a big problem, is the dividers are pretty thin, widthwise, I mean. And so I'm gonna have to figure out either to add a little tab on the top as well, or just live with it. And I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with that. But I'm just doing the same exact thing as I did with my last binder. Fox and Pip goes at the front, and any other like more favored stickers go up there, and then the rest go behind those, and then I just continue to the next section until I'm finished. So binder 1 and 2 are finished. I do think I'm gonna have to do something to adjust here. I just don't know what I can take out. I might be able to move like the medical and self-care over here. I might have to. I mean, this is just too thick, I think. I think it'll bother me, and like it's just too much. Let me see. Like this one is kind of perfect, but let me see what would happen if I took out the medical and self-care. Let's just see what happens. And finances too, because it's short too. Put these back here. Is this more manageable? mean, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna have to think on this because it's just pretty hefty. But this feels a little better. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to think. All right. That was binders 1 and 2. I'm getting closer to the finish line here. So next time I'm going to be doing binders 3 and 4. So we will do that next week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload, and I will see you next week. Bye.